It's been another year of action for veterans. Another year of standing up to our nation's leaders and the VA to demand that veterans receive the recognition and support they've earned and deserve. When the VA crisis unfolded back in 2014, we didn't hesitate. We took action, and we haven't let up. We've reached out to our country's veterans. We've listened. We've offered solutions. And we've stated our piece time and again in no uncertain terms. We will not stand by and watch the very systems created for veterans crumble. We're the veterans of foreign wars, and when veterans' rights, when veterans' lives are on the line, you can bet we take action. Today, we look back at a year of dedication and relentless hard work, and we celebrate the tenacity of our members and supporters in our fight for veterans. This year, John A. Bujedski Jr. was sworn in as the VFW's Commander-in-Chief. He called on our ranks to act now, to consider how we can and must evolve in this new age, and to reflect on the VFW's vital role in the future of our nation's heroes.
If not for the VFW, who? If not for the VFW, who in our communities will help organize and participate in patriotic salutes to our nation and remember those who served or fell? If not for the VFW, who will promote patriotism in our youth? And if not for the VFW, who will help America's veterans and troops navigate the complex VA claim system or ensure their individual needs are properly taken care of? If not for the VFW, who will be that collective voice on Capitol Hill against all the noise generated by 30,000 registered lobbyists who, other than lip service, don't have the best interest of veterans, service members, and their families first on their agendas?
Thoughtful words that filled us with pride and motivated us to recommit to three special words that embody our mission: loyalty, honor, service. Last year at this time, we found ourselves fully engaged in working alongside the VA to identify problems, to fix what is broken, and to provide veterans with a more effective and efficient healthcare system that meets the needs of all veterans. When some in Congress suggested the privatization of VA healthcare, we stood in strong opposition. VA healthcare cannot and should not be replaced, and we will fight any effort to do so. In addition to VA improvements, we set our sights on several key initiatives. We met with President Obama to voice the VFW's strong support of reorganizing the VA into a more veteran-centric, customer service-oriented organization that blends the best of VA and non-VA healthcare in our communities. We stood behind the Wounded Warriors Federal Leave Act, which provides leave for the purpose of medical treatment to any new federal employee who is a veteran with a service-connected disability rating of 30% or more. Our female state commanders met with leadership and congressional staff members in Washington to identify and address barriers unique to female veterans when they access their earned health care and benefits. We supported the Seniors and Veterans Emergency Benefits Act to ensure the benefits many veterans rely on to keep up with the cost of living increases they've been experiencing. Applauded the Department of Defense's decision to open all military career fields to women, provided all job performance standards are maintained. And we supported the Korean War Wall of Remembrance to memorialize the names of more than 36,000 brave service members who gave their lives for our country. But our work was just beginning. Thanks to patriotic companies who believe in helping our heroes, VFW military and troop support programs thrived. Longtime supporter Sport Clips made a generous donation to the VFW Sport Clips Help a Hero Scholarship Fund, bringing their total contribution to more than $2,100,000. These funds have already provided more than 570 transitioning veterans the opportunity to pursue a college education, Sport Clips has also donated more than $1,800,000 to VFW Operation Uplink, making possible over 2,400,000 calls home. For the 9th consecutive year, Burger King restaurants raised funds for VFW Unmet Needs during the month of November, bringing Burger King's total contribution to more than $3,800,000. Program sponsor USAA stepped forward yet again to help veterans. Their cumulative donations are $1,500,000. And Tractor Supply Company, the largest farm and ranch store chain in the U.S., partnered with VFW Posts for the 4th consecutive year to host Salute Our Troops events across the country. This year, partnerships and initiatives expanded our outreach to more veterans of every generation. We teamed up with Student Veterans of America for the 2nd consecutive year to host a fellowship program that allowed 10 student veterans to voice their concerns alongside VFW advocates on Capitol Hill during the 2016 VFW Legislative Conference. We joined with Cerner Corporation, Black & Veatch, and Garmin to host a virtual career fair, pairing hundreds of veterans with career opportunities that complement their military training. And we teamed up with the VA to host our first #ExploreVA Facebook chat to provide female veterans an opportunity to learn about VA healthcare and benefits for women veterans. We changed the name of the Ladies Auxiliary VFW to VFW Auxiliary to include male spouses and family members of VFW members. This historic event solidified our commitment to membership equality for all military families and spurred organizational growth, now totaling more than 464,000 VFW Auxiliary members. We created #VFW Post Pride to showcase the great works of VFW Posts worldwide. We invited all Americans to join Operation Appreciation by creatively thanking our nation's service members and veterans with a special act, then sharing a video or photo with the hashtags #IThankedAVet, #YourTurn. We launched a new mobile event app for our 2016 Legislative Conference and the 117th National Convention, designed to give attendees all the tools they need to make the most of their VFW event experience. And we released the Our Care Report on the state of VA care, which revealed that veterans prefer to receive care from the VA and regard VA health care as an earned benefit. Also in the past year, we commemorated the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II, the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War, and the 25th anniversary of the end of Operation Desert Storm. Join VFW Posts across the nation in observance of POW MIA Recognition Day to honor the sacrifice of almost 140,000 former American POWs and the 83,000 Americans who are still missing from World War II forward. Donated $100,000 toward the construction of the National Desert Storm War Memorial in Washington, D.C., making us the first veterans service organization to back the project. For the 6th consecutive year, we sponsored the Bataan Memorial Death March, a rigorous 26.2 miles through the desert terrain in honor of the heroes who defended the Philippine Islands during World War II. We proudly contributed 8,900,000 volunteer hours to local community service projects across America. And we continued to provide justice. Our nationwide network of service officers helped more than 96,000 veterans recover more than $1.3 billion in earned compensation and benefits from the VA over the past year. During the VFW Legislative Conference, the VFW awarded $3,300,000 in scholarships and educational incentives to middle and high school students through our Voice of Democracy and Patriots Pen essay competitions. Voice of Democracy Grand Prize winner Grayson Campbell of Florida was awarded a $30,000 college scholarship, while Patriots Pen winner Shane Stafford of Nevada received a $5,000 cash reward. Both students took an all-expense-paid trip to D.C., where they were recognized at the 2016 VFW Legislative Conference. The VFW presented the VFW Congressional Award to House VA Committee Chairman Jeff Miller for his efforts to improve the VA's ability to deliver timely, quality health care to America's veterans. Hosted more than 90 wounded warriors and caregivers from Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, along with their families, for dinner at the National Press Club during the 2016 Legislative Conference. And also during the conference, the VFW laid out important priority goals.
I've seen firsthand the effects that medical appointment wait times, delays in compensation, and pension decisions, and concerns for military transition by our troops, veterans, and their families. The VFW is on Capitol Hill to bring a unified voice for these men and women, America's true heroes.
We won't allow Congress to threaten our nation's security and every military quality of life program the VFW helped create. We will carry a message of patriotism and justice for veterans to Capitol Hill and demand action. Yes, we've achieved so much in the past year, but now is not the time to lay down the fight. We will continue looking to the future to protect our nation's veterans and keep our organization thriving. We will continue this noble work in service to our brothers and sisters, and out of respect and love for this beautiful country we are blessed to call home, the United States of America. We are the veterans of foreign wars, and no one does more for veterans.